2018 Mini Convertible Review. The Mini Convertible impresses with lively handling, a high-quality interior and classic charm. 3.5-star overall score. As its name suggests, the 2018 Mini Convertible could be the drop-top version from the two-door Mini Hardtop. It has a similar fun-to-drive nature because Hardtop, however, its power-operated soft top will give you the option of starting to warm up to the rays of the sun. As effortlessly other Minis, the Convertible's base costs are just a jumping-off point out a list of seemingly endless options. Check enough boxes along with the price escalates with shocking quickness. But the Mini's extensive paint, interior and gratification combinations will also be what set it apart, giving owners a diploma of personalization unlike any others. Want 18-inch wheels, an adaptive suspension, and taillights with the inset Union Jack design? Done. But at its core, the Mini Convertible is undoubtedly an exceptionally fun car they are driving, be it powered with the base 3-cylinder engine, the 189 horsepower mid-level engine, or perhaps the highly caffeinated 228 horsepower turbo 4-cylinder from the John Cooper Workstream. The Mini always feels playful and engaging, its tires firmly embedded inside asphalt. The trade-off can be a firm, and also at times harsh ride, especially with larger wheels. And so while nothing else small Convertible can match the Mini's degree of customization, you will discover others looking at, notably the Fiat 124 Spider, Mazda MX-5 Maya 2 as well as the Volkswagen Beetle Convertible. But even among this group, the Mini Convertible's charm and likability be noticeable. It's that good. What's new? New standard equipment to the 2018 Mini Convertible incorporates a rear-view camera and rear parking sensors. Otherwise, it carries over unchanged. The turbocharged 3-cylinder engine from the base Mini Convertible packs surprisingly peppy power, enough for many daily driving and occasional open-road lawlessness. Unless you desire the extra performance from the S or John Cooper Workstreams, follow the base Cooper trim and enhance it together with the premium or even the technology package. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Mini Convertible is often a compact convertible that seats 4 and is also available in base, Cooper, Cooper S and high-performance John Cooper Workstreams. The base Cooper trim serves being a great place to start for customization. Nevertheless, the attractive base price can escalate quickly since you tack on desirable options. The Cooper S adds larger wheels plus much more power as well as you move the John Cooper Works may be the highest performer on the bunch, that has a cranked-up turbo engine and also a sport-tuned suspension. The base Cooper starts having a turbocharged 1.5-litre 3-cylinder engine, 134 horsepower, 162 pound-feet of torque, paired that has a 6-speed manual transmission and front-wheel drive. A 6-speed automatic transmission is optional. Standard features will include a power-operated fabric convertible roof, with sunroof-like function, 15-inch alloy wheels, an electronic digital limited-slip differential, automatic headlights and wipers, heated mirrors, push-button ignition, leather-wrapped controls, a cooled glove box, cruise control, premium vinyl upholstery, and 50/50 split folding rear seat backs. Technology highlights add a rear-view camera, rear parking sensors, Bluetooth, smartphone app integration, a 6.5-inch display, as well as a 6-speaker speakers with HD radio, a USB port as well as an auxiliary input jack. The Cooper S adds a far more powerful turbocharged 2.0-litre 4-cylinder engine, 189 horsepower, 207 pounds-feet of torque, a hood scoop, dual center-mounted exhaust dips, 16-inch wheels with run-flat tires, regular tires are optional, LED fog lights and sport front seats. The John Cooper Workstream ratchets in the performance index which has a hotter turbo 4-cylinder engine, 228 horsepower, 236 pounds-feet, 17-inch wheels, upgraded Brembo front brakes, an activity-tuned suspension, LED headlights, an aerodynamic body kit, a rear spoiler, a sport leader, and special seats with cloth upholstery. The standard suspension can be obtained as a no-cost option with the JCW. There are numerous standalone options, but many are bundled into packages. The premium package contains keyless entry, heated front seats, satellite radio, auto-dimming mirrors, along with a 12-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. The Sport package has adjustable suspension dampers, a selection of 17 or 18-inch wheels, sports seats, and LED headlights and fog lights. The Technology package bundles a self-parking system with front and back parking sensors, a navigation system, a touchpad controller, as well as an 8.8-inch screen. The fully loaded package combines the three packages. John Cooper Works interior and exterior packages may also be available. As the package names suggest, they kit out of the two lower trim levels, which has a choice of leather cabin materials and JCW performance parts. Notable standalone options include adaptive cruise control, a head-up display, as well as other combinations of cloth or leather upholstery. Even more personalization can be acquired through a large number of custom details, including hood stripes, mirror cap choices, and special interior trim pieces. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically is available in multiple versions which can be fundamentally similar. The S with this review use our full test with the 2016 Mini Cooper S Convertible, turbo 2.0 litres inline-4, 6-speed manual, FWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the existing Mini Convertible has brought only minor revisions. Our findings remain applicable to the year's Mini Convertible. Driving. The turbocharged 2.0-litre four-cylinder engine may not boast impressive stats in writing, 189 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. Nevertheless, the Mini's relatively transportable makes it feel quick. There's not much body roll, and you could chuck it around tight turns in classic Mini fashion. Acceleration. Since big torque output occurs very low from the rev range, the Cooper S always is like a quick squeeze from the gas S, or you need to shoot by using a gap or overtake a car or truck on the highway. It feels stronger than our so-so 0 to 60 miles per hour track use of 6.8 seconds, that was limited by traction issues. Braking. The Cooper slows smoothly on account of a predictable and progressive brake pedal. Our simulated panic stop from 60 miles per hour netted a tremendously short stopping distance of 101 feet. That's a similar distance to true sports cars such as the Porsche Boxster S. Steering. The steering effort is light in normal drive mode, graduating to some heavier weight in sport mode. The steering fact is quick and direct, that is great in parking lots and tight corners alike. But those quick responses make the Mini feel a little bit dirty while traveling. Handling. This is the reason why you bought a Mini. Its short footprint, quick reflexes and grippy tires help it become an absolute joy to toss around most. The excellent stability control calibration permits you to explore the limits in the Mini's grip before it gently reins you in. Drivability. Although it needs a light level of effort to modulate, the clutch helps it be somewhat nearly impossible to find the engagement point. The tall shifter is not difficult to grab, but throws are unusually long, as well as the shift gates aren't well defined. Comfort. Though no Mini could ever truly be called comfortable, the Cooper S Convertible isn't punishing given it's a higher level performance. The adaptive suspension dampers help smooth your ride, as there are ample seat cushioning. Great efforts have already been made to maintain the cabin quiet, even at highway speeds. Seat comfort. The wonderfully supportive sport seats offer lumbar and seat height adjustments, and there is even an extendable thigh cushion. Long-distance trips won't be any problem. Larger drivers might feel confined with the narrow side bolsters. Ride comfort. The ride from the Cooper S is predictably short-legged and stiff, also than the bottom model. We can forgive the Cooper S somewhat since it would be the sportier model, plus the ride matches its intentions. Caution, it would be worse if the wheels were bigger than our tester's 17-inch alloys. Noise and vibration. Lifting off of the gas in sport mode creates a satisfying burble on the exhaust. There's some wind and tire noise, however the Mini is quite quiet to get a convertible. We're quite impressed together with the Mini's rigid structure. It feels very stout regardless of whether driving over bumps and train tracks. Climate control. Dual zone automatic climate control is standard in general, plus the fans aren't overly loud while they work to keep your cabin in a comfortable temperature. Strangely, temperature adjustments can be achieved only in 2-degree increments. Interior. Its high roof and height-adjustable front seats imply that even taller occupants can fit within the Mini effortlessly, inside the front anyway. There's hardly any rear legroom. Since you definitely won't be using the trunk seat much, you ought to remove those headrests for the better view the small rear window. Is beneficial. Controls are common within the driver's reach, along with the instrument panel tilts while using steering wheel, therefore the driver information screen is often visible. The low-mounted infotainment controller is tough to use, especially using the center armrest obstructing access. Acquiring it, getting out. The doors open wide, and also the opening is tall and squared off, so many people won't have trouble acquiring it or out in the front seats. Those seats don't fold forward much, however, so getting yourself into the back using the top-up is usually a challenge. Driving position. Given the lots of seat adjustments, it's simple to find a suitable driving position. The tire telescope's an affordable amount, plus there is plenty of seat travel. Taller drivers won't have headroom issues using the seats lowered on the floor. Roominess. As its name suggests, the Mini's cabin is very compact. There's enough head and legroom beforehand for tall occupants to release without feeling confined, however they will have to cozy up sideways. Rear legroom is almost non-existent, hence the back is actually suitable simply for small children. Visibility. Visibility: the front and sides is excellent on account of an upright windshield and tall windows. But the convertible's undersized rear window and visually intrusive backseat headrests limit the view out your back. The top folds in a small hump which cuts into rear visibility. Quality. The interior materials can beat what there are in other compact cars. There's extensive using soft touch plastic along with the leather upholstery feels BMW grade. But when the Mini convertible hits bumps, certain elements from the cabin respond with rattles and quakes. Utility. You shouldn't get a Mini convertible if practicality is usually a deciding factor. Storage space inside the cabin and trunk is incredibly limited, and in many cases fitting small suitcases is a challenge with all the rear seats up. Maximize your carrying capacity by treating a corner bench as being a cargo shelf. Small item storage. There are 3 cup holders inside cabin, 2 in front from the shifter and something between the trunk seats. There's not much room inside door pockets, central armrest or glove box. The dashboard cubby around the hardtop is non-functional inside convertible. Cargo space. The cargo area is extremely small, also it gets even smaller after you put the top down. The small trunk lid folds to create access, plus the rear edge on the soft top is usually unlatched and hinged around increase the size with the opening. Child safety seat accommodation. The back row has 2 pairs of latch anchors as well as hooks around the seat backs. The anchors are concealed under easy-to-get-to and removable plastic covers. The main difficulty is included with trying to mount or access your vehicle seat should the top increased. Technology. You control the infotainment system by using a control knob, and that is derived from BMW's iDrive. The system is not hard to use and features crisp graphics. But any now common safety aids like blind spot and lane departure warning are absent, as is also Apple CarPlay, Android Auto smartphone integration.